Etched in granite are the names of Louisiana's 107,000 slaves, enslaved people forced to work the land, enriching their owners and the state's economy.
It's a labor camp. People were imprisoned here. They were enslaved here, so that is the reality.
And it's that reality that Whitney Plantation aims to show. It's the country's only plantation museum that focuses entirely on the enslaved people rather than on their owners. Part of the reason Dr. Banner feels able to work in the very place where her ancestors were enslaved.
And so I appreciate being at a space where I can talk freely, I can engage in that history. It gives me a sense of peace and also gives me a sense of pride to work here and be part of that experience for other people who visit.
But how do you put a dollar amount on centuries of slavery? Many people, including those who are asking for some form of reparations, admit that it's almost an impossible task. Rather than direct cash payments, Dr. Banner favours investment in black communities to increase things like environmental protections and improving justice reform. Maxine Crump thinks all options are needed to adequately pay for the past. Her ancestors were enslaved in Maryland until they were sold in the 1830s to slave owners in Louisiana.
This country owes a reparation to itself to come clear of what it built this country on the backs of: stolen land and forced labor by violence. No, that's not a pretty story. It's an ugly past. But denying it continues to oppress.
President Biden ran on the promise of creating a panel to look at the viability of reparations, but that's yet to happen. In the meantime, the Whitney Plantation and Crump aim to educate people about the racial inequality that continues to this day, adding awareness in a country still held captive by its past. Nick Harper, CGTN, Louisiana.